This is English Grade 4 lesson. This program is brought to you by City Government of Addis Ababa Education Bureau with collaboration at this media network. Students, today we are going to learn about helping verbs. Before that, let us remind our previous lesson and let me remember you what we were learning before. So, students, in the previous time, we will learn about preposition. We define preposition and also with 3 types of like at, in, and on. With these preposition words, at, in, and on, with place and time. So when we come to in, we used in for general, for both, general for both, place and time. The next one is on, and also we used for place, for surface, main street, and etc. Like when we come to surface, like wall, like this whiteboard, and also when we come to main street, the main road, like we mentioned Arada Street before. The next one is at, for is a very specific information. Specific information, like the opposite of in. When we come to at, specifically, like tell you the specific time and the place, like your school, and specifically your home, maybe cafeteria, cafe, like, and etc. And also, when we come to time, we used at as a very specific time, like lunchtime. When we come to in, we used for general timing, like years 1971, like long period of time. But at is very specific, like 7:30, like maybe p.m. Like this. We can use is a very specific time. When we come to on, we can use as a time like days of the week. Days of the week. Like we can say on Monday, Tuesday, and wherever. But when we come to at, it's a very specific time, like lunchtime, break time. Also, it can be included at. And the next one is, we said, general, long period of time, like centuries, and also decades, what we call decades, like 10 years is called decades. Millennium, like 1,000 years, like we can use it for in as long period of time. What we mentioned yesterday, we said, I was born in 1998. Bravo. So long period of time. This was our previous lesson. Students, I hope you all have finished your homework also. Let us start today's lesson. Today we are going to learn about, as I was mentioned before, helping verbs. We will see what is helping verb and also how can we use it. And I'll give you some activities that practice helping verbs. Students, please stay with me, take a note, and practice the activities together. Let us start today's lesson. After this lesson, students will tell different type of helping verbs. Again, stay with me. Today's lesson is students, do you remember what we learned before, like action verbs? Action verbs. And also we call main verb. Let me show you what's the difference between helping and action verbs. In the previous time, we will learn about action verbs like snapping, clapping, walking, dancing, writing, reading, and etc. So action verbs like write, walk, read, and etc. We can mention many different kinds of action verbs. These are the main verbs. They can give meaning without helping verbs. When we come to here, helping verbs that giving and help what? The main verbs here, or the action verbs, like as a simple present tense, like present tense is are, and here was present past continuous, was and were. And we can have as a question, we can use do and does. And also here, has and have. These all are helping verbs that help the main verbs, like action verbs, like write, walk, and read. These all are. Let us read together. Is, are, was, were, do, does, and also has, and also what? Have. Does, and has, and also have. These all are helping verbs. Let me show you with example and how can we use them. When we come to the first, as a present sentence, the first one is like, is here, are, and also we can use was and were. Let me show you the first. Like statement sentence, we can make like, let me give you an example. She is eating her lunch. Look at here. Here is, let me underline the helping verb. Look here, is. And also let me circle the main verb. Let us read together. She is eating her lunch. That gives a meaning for the main verb or action verb. Let me give you add more. They are playing outside. Look this example, students. Let me underline the helping verb and circle the main or action verb. Here it is. Are. They are playing outside. Let me circle it. Here it is. They are playing outside. Number 3, we can take I am teaching English. Here is students. Let me underline your home the helping verb first. Bravo. Here it is. I am teaching English. Here is the main verb. Teaching. It's like teaching English. Let us continue together. Oh, here it is. Was and were also. I was staying outside. Look, this example, students. I was staying outside. Which one is helping? Which one is main verb? Bravo. Underline was as a past continuous tense. And staying outside. Here is number 4, and no, number 5 is where. Number 5, we were talking. We were talking. We can say like this. We were talking. Here is were as helping verb. Here is talking main verb. Look, students, don't forget to circle here. And also, sorry. So, we were talking, like speaking or discussing about something. Here it is. We were talking. This is the first and is, are, was, and were. Let me show you the next one. The next one, we can use has and also have. For example, here you can use this also as helping the main verb. Helping what? The main verb. The main verb. And also, the next one is do, does, and did here. Let me give you with some example. Here is 2 different methods, like when we use verb to do, does and did as past tense, we can use as different method, like as a question and to make it also negative sentence together. Let us see together. The first one is question. Question. Here it is. The first one, let us use do. Do you like watching TV? Look this example. Do you like watching TV? I'm using question mark to make it what? Question. Here is do is what? Helping verb as a question. Do you like watching TV? Bravo, students. Let us underline the main verb, watching. Like, let us use does. Does she singing? Here is, when we come to question, let us use question mark. Does she singing? Does she singing? Here is does helping verb, and also here it is singing a main verb. Let us use, and also did also to make it what? Past tense. To make it what? Past tense. The next one is, let me show you with negative form. Before, we just practice what? With question form, like do you like, does, and did. This one is the same, do, does, and did, but we can use as negative form. When we come to negative, we always use what? Note. We use what? Note. Let me show you. Number 1, I do, here it is, look, I do not like, let us use the previous example. I do not like watching TV. Look here. Note here as a negative form. Here is do. Here is main verb. These are all helping verbs. 2. She does not reading a book. Look here, students. Look here. Here, Does is helping verb. Here is not as what? So make it negative form. Reading a book. Let us read together. She does not reading a book. The first one is, I do not like watching TV. For example, you don't like playing maybe outside. And you don't like maybe playing football and basketball. Whatever it is. Like, this is a negative form. That's what you don't like. And what you don't do it. Like here, she does not reading a book. And also, she does not finished her homework also. This is the negative form. And we can use for also did in here. Students, I hope you all understand the topic. After this, let me give you some practical questions, some activities, and let us practice together what we learned today. Activity 1. Fill the blank spaces with the correct helping verbs. We can use do. Here is and was, and we can use are. Question number 1. I blank eating an apple. Question number 2. She blank calling to her mom. Question number 3. They blank and 4. Blank you like banana. Students, here is the questions. Practice it. Let me give you 2 minutes for all questions and I'll give you correction. Okay, students, I hope you all have finished the questions, and let me give you correction and let us practice together right now. The first question is, I blank eating an apple. I blank eating an apple. Here is the choices. Do, am, was, and are. When we come to here, we can use am only for what? I. Like here, I am. But for example, we can use is for she and it, and also for singular, and also he. But am only for what? I. Like I am a student, I am a teacher, and also when you create a sentence, I am eating, I am reading, also you can use I related with am, the only. The question number 2. She blank calling to her mom. She blank calling to her mom. Here is we can use was. She was calling to her mom. And the next one is they blank talking. They blank talking. As a plural subject, we can use are like we, they also, and you also. So we can say they are. And the next one is question number 4. Blank, do you like banana? For question, what I was telling you, like we can use do, does, and to make it what? The sentences to make it question sentence or interrogative sentence. Here is, do you like banana? Let us read the questions together. I hope you all are correct the answer. I am eating an apple. She was calling to her mom. They are talking. Do you like banana? Here is the first activity 1. Let me add some more question. Here is activity 2. Like before, fill the blank spaces with the correct helping verbs. Here is the first one. I blank, here is do or does not like watching much. You can use maybe do or the correct if it is does. 2. She is walking. Question number 3. They has or have finished their homework. 5 and 4. I blank are or book. Here is the questions. Students, you can underline or can put the correct answer from here. Students, let me give you 2 minutes for each questions and I'll give you the correct answer and we will practice together. Students, I hope you all have finished the questions and let me give you correction. First, let me read the instruction. Fill the blank spaces with the correct helping verbs. You can choose from the bracket. The first one, I blank do or does not like watching much. Here is I is singular pronoun, but can use what? Do. I do not like watching much. Did you know much? Like football match. Yes. I do not like watching much. Question number 2. She blank and the bracket is or am walking. She blank walking. In the first activity, I told you already, am only used for what? Here is I. So she is walking. The correct answer is. She is walking. Question number 3. They blank has or have finished their homework. Here is they already plural pronoun like you, they, we. Here is a plural. So use what? Have. Here is she and he can use what? Has. And also we can add I here. So they have finished their homework. They blank finished their homework. So you can put what? Have. Bravo. They have finished their homework. Question number 4. I blank are or am not reading my book. I told you already, we can use am only for what? I. Bravo, students. I am not reading my book. This was your last activity. Students, let us summarize today's lesson. Today, we will learn about helping verbs. Helping verbs that help the main verbs. The main verbs. Like the main verbs helping like is, are, was, and were. And also we can use have and has. And also we mentioned what? Here is, are, was, were, have, has, bravo, do, does, and also did. This was our previous lesson, that how we can use with the main verb as a question, as a negative form, and present continuous form and past continuous form. We make it question form like we used do and does and did, and also is, are, and was, were also we used to make sentences. And how can we use what? Main verbs related with main verbs or action verbs. Students, this was today's lesson. Let me give you homework and practice your home to get more knowledge and to get more practice. Let me give you some question for us homework. Students, let me give you some questions. Write 5 sentences by using helping verbs. One, 2, 3, 4, and here is 5. You can make 5 sentences by using different types of helping verbs. I hope you all understand the lesson. We will see next time. Students, goodbye.